will now explain how Pocky symbolizes Japan. And so Pocky represents one of the most recognized snacks in Japan because it is located in almost any Asian supermarket in the United States or around the world. And so Pocky was introduced in 1966 just as a simple biscuit-like treat covered in milk chocolate. And then later on, the company, which is Glico, that manufactures it, they decided, hey, let's expand it. Let's make it in different varieties so that everyone can have their own favorite Pocky flavor. And so there was almond Pocky and then strawberry Pocky, and then there's so many more varieties you can find now. And so it also has a men's Pocky, which I guess is a more macho kind of Pocky because it's thicker and it's covered in dark chocolate. And so Pocky is also a snack enjoyed by many people, especially in Japan, because they even have their own Pocky Day, which is on November 11th, like how Veterans Day is on November 11th here. Well, they have Pocky Day. And so there's a ton of commercials throughout TV, radio, and magazines that advertise, hey, it's Pocky Day, go buy yourself Pocky, and buy lots of it. And so basically it was started to celebrate the success of Pocky because, it became a phenomenal thing that went all around the world, that everyone around the world enjoys. And so in other countries, such as in East Asian countries like China and South Korea, it has been renamed, it has been created differently to please the people of that country. And so, for example, in Malaysia, it's called Rocky. So it doesn't sound like pork, kind of, because that's Pocky, pork, I don't know, it kind of doesn't, the name doesn't help people of Malaysia, get interested in it. And also, in Europe, it's been renamed Mikado, so that people, I don't know, it appeals to more people. That's why they renamed it. And in the United States, you can find Pocky in almost any Asian supermarket. You can find it in the international section, like Walmart or Target. And it brings a lot of success to stores too. And so now that you know a little more about Pocky and how people around the world enjoy it, I want to explain to you how I identify with the Japanese culture. And so the Japanese culture is one of my amusements. Ever since I took an anime class in high school, anime is like a cartoon form in Japan. And so, I don't know, just became a fan of it, of maybe finding a new book, a manga, or finding a new TV show, like an anime. And then I discovered Pocky through going to this Asian mart in my city. And then the other snacks that were around Pocky that were also from Japan really amused me. And so, I don't know, it just made me think of Japan as something creative, unique, and something that I can admire too. Because whenever I think of creativity, I think of maybe Japanese cherry blossoms, or Japanese artwork, or famous Japanese paintings. And so whenever I want to create a new, sometimes to paint, I think of Japan as my main inspiration. And so, it also helps me bond with some of my friends because we're really, I don't know, kind of fanatics, I guess you can say, of Japanese culture, finding a new musician or listening to J-pop, which is Japanese pop. And so, I don't know, just really represents a bond between us, between me and my closest friends. And also, it gives us confidence to talk about anything because we know we won't bore each other with this Japanese stuff. And so today everyone learned that Pocky's representation of Japanese culture can help create a fun amusement and a stronger interaction between friends. And also how Pocky symbolizes Japan's culture because it represents the uniqueness and coolness and stunning culture of Japan. And the individuality of Japanese culture appeals to many people, thus helping them bond with one another, like going to anime conventions or stuff like that. And so the next time you're enjoying a yummy and unique snack, offer some of it to a friend because you never know, they'll like it or you can bond with it, and it just creates something cool in between.